A few weeks ago, we talked about the Veterinary Feed Directive, VFD, and really it fits in line with the larger theme of beef quality assurance, clearly communicating with consumers that cattlemen are doing the right things, from the cow-calf side all the way through the packing plant. Here's more from Nebraska Extension. Here with Rob Eyrich from Nebraska Extension, a beef specialist. Give us a little background on the BQA program, a little overview and kind of how that works.
Well, the Beef Quality Assurance Program is a nationally known program that was developed in the mid-'80s to work with producers to eliminate the risk of any type of a disease or abscess or a concern with our meat product, our beef product. And so what it does is it's an education program that works directly with educating producers from the cow-calf, actually all the way through until we actually get it on the consumer's dinner plate. Our key goal is to give all of our consumers a safe, wholesome beef product for our industry.
Well, what are some of the kind of key areas that you go through when you do talk about the BQA then?
Probably the key program is having a good working relationship with your veterinarian and developing a program for your herd that's designed specifically for your goals and your herd. Because not all of us will encounter the same pathogens and parasites that are out there depending on our environment and our location within the state. So that changes. But then the other thing we look at is antibiotic stewardship. If we do have to treat those animals, make sure we're using the right product, we're using it properly, we're using it the way it's labeled by FDA approved labels.
One of the big things I've seen just is consumer attitudes over even just the last 5 or 10 years here, and people want to know where their food is coming from, and there's a lot of misinformation out there, unfortunately, but having that transparency on the cattle producer side of it, do you think that's important?
I think transparency is the key. We need to make sure our consumers understand that we feel that it's important that we do things properly. Our family eats the products that you eat, and we want to keep our families as healthy as you want to keep yours and yourself. And so transparency is the key. We're available. We want to talk to you and show that we're doing the right things each and every day to make sure we get that safe product.
The things that maybe we know because we've been around it, a lot of folks just take that for granted.
Yeah, actually 2% of the U.S. population is involved in production agriculture. 98% have been removed from that by at least 2 generations. And so helping them understand the reason we do things and the reason that we do it for the best care and welfare of the animal. And so those are the key things that I think we need to continually work on when we start talking not only producer education, but we also want to be involved in consumer education as well.
The university's got a couple of great websites. I know beef.unl.edu is one I look at, and also I think there's a BQA website as well for the state.
Yes, we got both the beef.unl.edu and then bqa.unl.edu, and those are the resources we really encourage producers to go to.
Later, the beef state's becoming a place for poultry too, and we debut the County Snapshot.